Here we are live once again, week in, week out. I strive to keep you as updated as humanly possible. Things change in the supply chain, things change in these different businesses. And I always wish that, small businesses would come live and would share what's going on, the trials and tribulations of ownership and what they're doing. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Welcome to our weekly live, now broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, many of which are public and don't require a login. So hopefully this is a message that many of you can pick up, especially on YouTube, tends to be the most widespread. And we appreciate your comment, whether you're watching live, whether you're watching on the replay. Make sure you hit that subscribe button or follow us, or I don't know, whatever program, and wherever you're watching this, do us a favor and just mark those alerts so that you know when we go live. As you would have found out on Sunday, I randomly went live, which is to say not on my usual Tuesday, 5 p.m. Pacific broadcasting time, because I had new information and I needed to get it out. And the best way for me to do that is to pop on this camera, drop into the studio, and go live. So that's exactly what we're doing. I have had a very rough stretch. I feel like I've been working every single day as hard as I possibly can for each and every one of you. inHarmony is very blessed. We have a ton of incredible things that are happening right now, and we have incredible partners that help us to do it. As you would have seen on Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, I forget exactly when I posted it, the recording is located here or back on our main part of the platform, wherever you are. And what you would have heard is that indeed our manufacturing delivery was supposed to be scheduled for yesterday, and it was pushed out a week. I didn't give a whole lot of detail, but ultimately we chose to push it back because we made some upgrades to some of the internal components, mainly wrapping a cable just to protect it from arcing, and some things that we've started to see through our sound lounges in particular. But if you're having an issue, as always, with your sound lounge or your practitioner, reach out to us. I'm going to put our phone number. It's at the bottom of our website. It's on every single page in our website, but you can reach us in the office. You can call me on this phone right here and we can work through it. And or you can email us, support@inharmony.com, and we'll be sure to get back to you if that's more comfortable for you. If it's late at night, whatever, you can call us day or night, weekday or weekend. I should keep hours, but I don't. And the reason I don't is because each and every one of you are working with your tech probably off hours when you're not home or when you're in the evening or the weekend. I want to make myself available for you to troubleshoot and answer any questions you have. So if you need to get in touch with us, support@inharmony.com. And if you're having any type of issue, as always, many of you reach out to us when you do have issues, and I get to talk to you and we get to work through it. And sometimes it's a hardware, sometimes it's software, sometimes it's a reset, but we're here to help and support you in any way that we can. That goes without saying on all of our tech and all of our products. So we did delay production by 1 week because we wanted extra reinforcement of this one particular piece and cable on the inside of the sound lounge to be reinforced. And that cost us a week. And we made that decision very late in the day on Saturday, but we couldn't have another 40 sound lounges go out. We wanted to make sure that they were upgraded, that they had everything that they needed, and they were set for success. Because we work with many different manufacturers, and those many different manufacturers are constantly making upgrades and changes to their own manufacturing. And that's what we've started to notice. So we want to stay ahead of that. And we obviously opted to delay production. So they're being made as we speak. I'm told the new delivery date is set for Monday, January 23rd. I expect to be shipping by Friday, the 27th. And all of you will get notifications as that comes in. And I will have a much better update for you on Tuesday. Again, all of this with a grain of salt. I do appreciate your patience. I am transparent as I possibly can be because the supply chain can change at any moment. And all I can do is report to you with where we are at. If you have any questions or any concerns, or you want any type of personal update, you can call us in the office anytime you want, day, night, weekend, weekday, and connect with us. And we will help you to better understand exactly where we're at and tell you exactly what we can do. And if we need to make some changes to your order, we will gladly do that. So let's figure this out together and let's support one another. And I certainly appreciate your support and your patience. This is the most difficult aspect of what I do, is managing the supply chain and managing your expectations. And as we're going to wrap up, sales continue to increase and we continue to make more and more, place bigger and bigger orders. And it takes a little while for us to catch up as these sales volumes increase. And we are having fun playing catch up. So thank you for running out in front of us and doing that. As I mentioned in the show notes, my event with Jim Quick on Friday the 27th has been rescheduled. We don't have the rescheduled date yet, but we'll see exactly what that looks like. There were a couple different reasons why it rescheduled, but nonetheless, it's not going to be happening on Friday, and ticket sales are going to reflect that. So if you do try and buy a ticket, it's unfortunately not going to go through as it's rescheduled for another date. On February 2nd, inHarmony is hosting a media day. If you or somebody you know works for a media outlet, we would love to hear from them. So here's an ask for you. If you know somebody that's on-air talent or a producer, a writer, a journalist, we would love for them to know what we're doing. As you can see, we're starting to pick up on the PR side of things. We're also obviously doing a lot more podcasts, which you've seen some of those start to come out. There's a lot more that's going to be coming out. So we're really starting to get the word out. And if you know anybody in San Diego County or Orange County that wants to come down to San Diego, we're going to be hosting a invite-only media day on February 2nd. It's a Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. And then after that, we're going to the Super Bowl, baby. That's right. Leigh Steinberg is running his 36th annual VIP Brain Lounge. And we, along with Advanced Wellness and Pain out of Scottsdale, Arizona, are going to be in that space. If you're not familiar with Advanced Wellness and Pain, you've probably heard me talk about Dr. James Leatham and the great work that he, Dr. Wong, and of course, Deepak are doing in the field of ketamine therapy and psychedelic therapy. It's a big topic for us. It's a big conversation. We're doing a lot in that space and have been for the last year and a half. And Dr. James and his team are really part of, and his partners are really part of that expansion and that growth. I will be going down for that event. Raquel will be going down for that event. Our PR team will be there. This is going to be a very big opportunity for us and one that we're very excited to be partnering with them on. They are in the Brain Lounge. They've asked us to come on board and work with them. So Dr. James, Greg, Deepak, we're all friends on top of everything else. And this is going to be a huge event. So look for some great content to come from that. If any of you or anybody you know is going to be at the Super Bowl, is it going to be at Leigh Steinberg's event? I'd love to get in touch with them. If you know anybody that's playing or related to football and you think I should meet them while we're there, I would absolutely love those introductions as well. Excited to be in Scottsdale and Phoenix for what's going to be a whirlwind of a weekend. And that's some of what we've got going on. The last 2 months, as I opened up with you, I literally think I've been at this desk 7 days a week for a multitude of hours, really pushing hard for each and every one of you. Very, very fortunate where our business is right now, and very fortunate of our growth rate and our trajectory. And all of these things are heavily tied to you. For watching, for sharing, for investing in the technology, for utilizing that technology and teaching your local community how to use the tech, how to gain access, the benefits that it can provide. And Dom and I are overjoyed with gratitude. We appreciate every single opportunity as it comes forth. We're talking to some very, very excited and big organizations that are excited to integrate what inHarmony is doing into what they're doing. These are great growth opportunities for us. We're looking at several of them right now. And all of this simply helps us to better serve the market, invest in music, invest in content creation. I think I've mentioned it here, and if not, I'll mention it again. Anthony Weiss has come on board as our director of content creation. He's already starting to create a new series in addition to the Chakra series, which just finished. We've got new tracks that are going to be coming out. We don't know exactly what this series is going to be called yet. Life's Journey experiences, something along those lines, but it's going to be focused on abundance and grief and luck. And a lot of these emotional experiences that we share through this human experience, and a way for us to set an intention and put an intention in the music that we're creating for a specific intent. And we started working on an abundance track yesterday, and I posted it on Instagram. So I know we're not live on Instagram right now, but if you go to our Instagram, you'll see a reel that I posted late last night of the beginnings of this track. And it's really magical to be in this space with Anthony as he's creating something from nothing, and we're humming a particular tune or melody, and then within a few seconds, Anthony has that in the track, integrated, pulled out bar after bar, and starting to tune. It's really a remarkable process, one that I will be showing you more and more of as long as Anthony is here in town, which is our days are numbered. But that's only a physical thing. He'll be going to Austin, so we'll have a deeper presence in Austin, which is pretty exciting. we got a lot of exciting things that are happening. Exciting, exciting, exciting. I love that word. Y'all know I use that word a lot. And where we're at right now is in expansion and gearing up for more expansion, and then investing in the foundation for more expansion. So all of that is because of you. And I am grateful. I know Dom is, and the rest of our team here. We're all very excited to be doing what we're doing to continually get better. I thank you for your patience. I thank you for watching, your sharing, your comment, and for checking in. Hi, Denise. It's great to see you. Thank you for popping on and watching, and many others that haven't commented yet. But leave us a comment. Tell us where you're at. Tell us where you're dialing in. Tell us if you're watching the replay too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a spectacular day. Bye-bye.